Welcome to Nice Finance. If you're reading the title, you already know what this video is about.
Let's cross now to Barbara Heineback, former Democrat White House staffer, joining us live from Brisbane. Barbara, do you feel any disappointment?
Why did you have to point out the old senior melanin lady right here? Do you feel disappointment? Bruh, I hate when that happens. Just like when the Black Panther movie first came out, they was like, isn't that your favorite movie? Like, come on, don't start that close proximity crap.
That Kamala Harris hasn't been able to become the first.
Yeah, she knows she on the spot. She knows she got to cook up something real quick to show I am not like the others.
Woman of colour and first woman to be elected to the presidency.
She held that hand up. She like, dude, just stop right there. You're doing too much. Look at him. He think he finna dab on her.
I am so disappointed and really insulted. I'm a Howard alum, and that she didn't have the decency to walk out and say something to her, to her university, make a comment to the United States. Things were not looking well for her. It wasn't completely over, but short of a miracle.
Yeah. In America, we don't believe in miracles like that. It's either yes or no. All this miracle stuff or it could happen. We don't believe in all that magical golden ticket stuff.
We knew which way this was going. And that she didn't have some grace. I mean, it shows us how classless she actually is.
Of course. Like, this is the same party that had Cardi, Meg, the Beehive, all that on here, just talking, dancing, twerking it up and all that. It's like, come on.
A sore loser. And even though it's painful for her, for the Democrats, I think America might be relieved at recognizing and realizing they don't have to put up with this any longer. And if this is what they...
I'm not gonna lie, I feel good. Like, it's crazy because if we was gonna have to put up with all these mood swings, all these hot flashes and all that kind of stuff, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying we still not cooked, but we'll see what happens in the next following months.
They were walking into, maybe it's better that it gets, cut at the nip right now.
Well, she's such a poor candidate. Of course, she was a surprise pick for vice president as the running mate for Joe Biden, but he said he was going to pick a woman of colour and she got the gig. She's never won an election of any substance. This would have been the first one if she didn't get a vote when she contested the primaries. Why do you think she's failed? What was the biggest mistake of the Democrat campaign?
The biggest mistake was her not selecting Shapiro. I mean, she had an ace in the hole, and she didn't take that. Shapiro is so well respected, liked. He's doing an incredible job in Pennsylvania. And
yeah, I hadn't paid attention to that whole Shapiro thing, so I don't know.
The reason she didn't take it is another part of that personality that, eked through. She is so completely insecure that she could not have someone that bright around her to upstage her and outshine her. And
it sounds like real life when you got a manager that just happened to get up in there and you actually know your stuff and they don't want to concede to you. So yeah, you got to go, or you got to go to a different team or something like that. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And so this is why she didn't select him, I'm pretty sure. She made a lot of mistakes by bringing on all of Hollywood and Beyonce and all of these people.
But they always do that. Don't play. Don't play. They always, this goes on both sides, pal, so don't even play.
Very happy.
Always do that.
Beyonce wasn't happy.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Now you know the Democrats. You're connected to them. You've worked in the White House for Democrat presidents. So tell us what they're going to go through in coming days. They may lose the House and the Senate as well. They may have gone backwards in the House and lose the Senate. A very, very dark day for the Democrats. Do you expect them to learn? Do you expect serious recriminations?
One of the things I noticed is, or I really believe is going to happen, is that, we have to remember that Obama and Michelle did not come out to endorse her for about more than a week, about 10 days after all of the other elite Democrats did, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all of the others. But they didn't come out. And Obama really wanted to have a proper, go through the process of the primary and everything, let the Democratic National Committee choose and select who they really...
Okay, I'm not finna go through the rest of this, but look at some heat. We are finna look at some fire, so...
Good evening, HU. I want to say good evening to all of the Harris campaign, the campaign family. Thank you for all that you have done, for me believing in the promise of America. We still have votes to count.
Yeah, when they started like that and they didn't see this lady, they should have just been walking out right here and there.
Fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. You won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only...
So she didn't even show up. I'm not gonna lie, I say both of these presidents are tit for tat, because you know what T-Man did in January. So her not showing up to Howard University is pretty much tit for tat. Man, look at all these people. Look at everyone that showed up and that are leaving. It's ridiculous out here. And she ain't even had the gall or the gumption just to, wave and then leave. People want to see your reaction. They came for you. They wanted to see tears or something. At least with T-Man, he did at least be like, come on, guys, we're going to go. It's going to be peaceful, and I'll meet you there. Oh, Kamala Khan was like, I ain't going. Like, God.
If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, sharing the video, and giving it a thumbs up. Until next time, take care.